Okay. So, on. Let's make sure that.
This is a bit too close.
Yeah. I'm so glad you actually already know how you want to sit because there are some kids just they would arrange the seat and just right. But you know exactly what it should be like, right?
Because I'm sitting like here.
Yeah. You don't want to sit too close.
Okay, here's my notebook.
Mm-hmm.
Should be the right one.
Mm-hmm. So let's see.
What is?
How much do you practice?
Every day.
How much? 45. Mm-hmm. So let's write it down.
And I play today. And I play today.
And today's 13th. Yes. Okay. Perfect.
No, today's the 12th.
No. Today's 13th.
Daddy, since I was on that.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, because like that's.
Were you writing with 12 everywhere?
At that school, my teacher told me to write 12 on the day.
I see.
So like,
Yeah. Well, we know it's 13th, right?
I think it's 6.
Okay.
Oh, well, she probably forgot to flip it yesterday.
Yes, and yesterday I thought it was 11th, and then someone told me, no, it's already 12. I was like, oh, yeah. So now I know it's 13th. Okay, bump there.
Because one of those bump stickers.
14.
And one of the bump stickers were a bit flat.
Oh, well, yeah, there's no surprise there.
Only one of them surprising.
Okay, so let's check the theory. 11, 12, right?
Yeah, I don't think I did
So
this thing and the finger.
Oh, yeah. So. That's right.
The two and the one.
So now fingering everywhere here.
It's colorful.
Well, that one's too thick.
Oh, it's cream. You need like the red marker.
Here we go. All right. Did you try to play it?
Oopsies.
If you would reason fingering different. Yeah. Yes. On right hand, yeah. Yeah. So,
I'm a bit confused.
yeah. Well, yeah. So this is not correct. Left hand was fine. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, we're done. Let's go to 12. 12 is not too difficult, right?
I played this.
Good. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So here we have, you don't need to do anything here. Just count, clap maybe, see what.
I know, it's one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So because we have different time signatures. So right here, you will need to write down how much each note you will be getting if every 8 note gets 1 count. Okay.
Okay, so that's 2 counts. And that's 1 count.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so you don't need to, so, and here write down counting for each individual.
1, 2, 3.
So here you'll write 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and then here you'll write 1, 2, 3. So then we'll see that this note gets 3 counts. Okay. You do the same thing for the rest, and here you do this all together. Right. So it's super easy. I want you to do 14 4. Scratch for 14. So 13, 14. Here we go. Okay. Have a seat. So 2 pages for next week. Okay?
Okay.
So theory,
There it is.
lesson 13, lesson 14. Okay, so what do we do? 25 by memory, possibly finishing, right?
Mm-hmm.
24 by memory. New World Symphony we didn't get to play last week, right? 26, Jeep, Canoeing in the Moonlight. So you have 3 songs, right? And then 3 exercises. Let's start with 25, see if we can finish them, right? So
This one.
look at this, now I have 3 pencils. I couldn't find that. Where's my pencil? Oh, it's already 30. Okay, so 25 by memory. Right hand very, very light. Keep close to the keys. Left hand big voice, fix mistakes. Okay, all right, let's do that. So you just a little bit closer to the piano. Yeah, here. Can I play the last line again one more time? No, just play the.
I know.
Okay, no, just again, play again. Now you start changing something else. Yeah, because first 3 times you played it incorrectly.
I forgot that.
So we have BFG. Let's try one more time. What do we usually do at the end of phrase?
Lift?
Yeah, we do that, but in terms of shaping.
Get quiet.
I think so because you play da di da boom da di. If someone be singing that way, it would be kind of strange, right? It doesn't have to be very quiet, but just kind of to have the phrase a little bit more rounded at the end. Okay, so let's try it again because everything else is pretty good. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. But still. You sound better?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So we're done with 25. 5 minus. 24 is by memory as well, right? German balls.
Yeah.
So sponges, yeah.
Oh, the sponges.
Mysterious rest.
You know how you told me about the sponges? I know someone in my school who has the same spongy as you. It's on the inside of hers, pinkish one.
Okay, let's wait. Keep your back a little bit more straight because you want to be in charge. Pretty good. Done with this one. 26 is new. And then we need to add.
2 more? 1 more?
No, one more. Because that's newer, so I think Well, this one is pretty easy. This one is not extremely difficult, but maybe a little bit harder than this one. So let's go to this 27 right now, the new one right away.
And why is there a sticker down here? Why is there a sticker on here?
Where?
On the page.
I don't know. I mean, this is not my book. So I have no
And
idea.
it wasn't mine either.
Yeah, so, yeah.
It was Alicia's book.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to start this 27.
Oh.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Both hands. Oh.
Let's try. I just want to see what you're going to do. So what do you think? What is it we need to do here? I don't really want to rephrase my question because otherwise I'll give you the answer. So when you're looking at it and you try to play.
I think maybe right hand is louder than left hand because the left hand is just going.
Because it's a accompaniment. Right hand is the melody. So you're 100% right, and that's what we need to do. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can create. So on a scale 1 to 10, where 1 is the softest, 10 is the biggest. What would you say? How big the right hand? How small the left hand?
10.
Okay.
Right hand. And I go 1 for the left hand.
But on left hand, do we play everything exactly the same way, or certain notes on left hand will play a little bit more?
You play the C stronger than the G. I think you play the G letter, both G's letter.
I would say that we're only gonna play a little bit stronger than the pinky one. So let's give it like 3 or 4, and then the rest 1, 1, 1, 3, 4, 3, or 3 or 4. Okay. And then the top will be 10 pretty much. Let's try. Push it all the way down. Nice. Oh, that's not a 10. Though that G, no, the left hand G, I can't hear it still big.
A bit more? Louder?
No, what do you think? Do we need to make thumb left hand strong?
Oh, like this one.
Yeah, we need to make them as light as possible, almost non-existent. No, that's not 10. Yeah, I think you can create even bigger difference. So of course I have to give you a chance to learn the notes to feel more comfortable, right? So also let's see, there are different ways how we can play the melody here. So one would be almost like,
Smooth.
no, it's gonna be smooth regardless, right? So
Yeah, obviously.
yeah, so we could play big, kind of using a wrist on each one, like this. Or we can do by two. Or we can just, this is the hardest one, to make it all as one line. So the easiest is the first one, when we use strong finger and breathing wrist, like this. That's the easiest one.
Yeah, but I don't think you have to go.
So the second is also acceptable, right? So one of those three ways. The hardest is when we still try to create bigger line, but we keep it as one. Yeah, and what I'm saying, it's harder. It's not to play right hand on its own. It's in combination with left hand.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So let's try to do only two measures.
Only.
So first, yeah. So first, play just right hand and see if you understand what I mean. So which way was it? I couldn't tell. It's a G level. So show me three different ways how we can play that, and then we can choose. What's the first one? That's not how I did it. Let me demonstrate again. So I'm kind of submerging into each one. Remember that the sponge? So sponge, and I'm connecting, and sponge, and sponge. Okay, that's one way. The other one is doing sponge every other. Sponge, sponge, okay. Sponge, G. Yeah. And the third one, just kind of swim across and just try to feel how every note is big and singing toned. So individually you played all three ways really well. Now let's add left hand. Let's try these three different ways, and you're gonna decide what you want to do.
Go.
So the left hand still just keep it very quiet. So don't even worry about playing the first note a little bit bigger. Right now, just focus on the right hand. The left hand keep it very quiet.
Okay.
So which way are you doing? I can't tell. Okay. So what are you trying to do right now? Which way?
First one?
Oh, that is definitely not the first. I thought you were doing the last one. Because you didn't do it. Submerge, deep, each one. No, you're not doing that. The first way. The first way is up and down, each one. No, but we're still connecting. Yes. Yeah, that's the first one, okay? That's the first one. Okay, let's see if you can combine it with the left hand.
Yes.
As I said, this is the easiest one, right? So, and you didn't create that much difference between melody and accompaniment. This is the easiest one because you really go deep, and then your right hand was not big enough. Again, the first way still. Okay, something like this, right? Now let's try the second way. The second way is every other on right hand. So the first note of each measure is the one we will submerge, the sponge one. Right? Good. let's try the third one. No, not four. They're not four. Keep on swinging, keep on swinging. Never stop swinging, never stop swinging. Yeah, this one doesn't work pretty that well.
Yeah, see that louder?
Yeah, because it became very weak, right? The last one is the hardest one, no doubt. So you choose what you want to do. Okay.
I like the first one.
It's the easiest one. Okay. In the future, pieces like this, we probably will be trying to do either more closer to the last one. So because one of the hardest thing is.
I like the second one.
Okay, so you will try it home very sweet. Now, right here, because right here we cannot do that anyway. It's gonna be way too much. Okay. So I would say practice a lot separate hands, learn the notes really well, and then start combining hands together, thinking about how you want to arrange your breathing. Okay?
Okay.
What number is this? 27.
7.
Right.
I think. Well, I think 7.
Does it say 27? Yeah, I think so. So new. Right hand. Try 3 different ways. Okay. And then you decide what you want to do. Okay. Left hand, very light. So in right hand is like between 8 to 10. And left hand is, the first note is, let's say, 4. Or I'm saying it's 4 right and 3. And then 1, 1, 1. 3, 1, 1, 1. Okay? Alright? So that's what she would like you to do. But learn it really well. So 26 for that one.
26? Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Can you say?
Yeah. Section 4. Section 4. So because of that, all of this one. So this is not right. First of all, your fingers were not marching nearly as much as they should be. Second, you played most of your scale notes with flat fingers like this.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's actually, a little bit concerning because, that means that you were playing like this at home. Because this is a habit. This is not something that, because if your hand position is very strong, this would never be happening, right? So that means that when you were practicing at home, you were not always aware of that, okay? So the old habits sometimes coming back. So I think one of the things that will help you to have a better control, if you will remember and if you try to feel how strong your fingers should be. This way they're super wobbly. So let's talk about how we place fingers. So the fingers should be pretty much vertical when we play.
Vertical is this way, right?
Vertical is this way.
And horizontal.
Yes, the fingers should be placed vertical. So fingers are marching, and the rest of our arm, starting from here, from wrist up to shoulder, is like made of rubber. So, and let's try to do this exercise because this is what I've done with my other students this week and last week. I saw how it helped so much. I don't think we've tried that yet. Stay where you are. So what we do, again, our fingers are vertical, so just draw. So, and you feel how strong and vertical your fingers. Okay?
So I do now?
Yeah. Yes, and then the second part of the exercise is where we start kind of using our rubber wings. Yes, shoulders have nothing to do with that. Absolutely relaxed, rubber. But fingers always placed like this because fingers would have to be very strong. This way, your fingers also like rubber. Okay, so that's a huge no-no because that will not allow you to do so many things when you do at the piano. Okay, so let's try to do this exercise.
Yeah.
Don't know, it doesn't matter. Against the cello. You're not relaxed. Let go. Super. Don't do this for visual effect.
Okay.
Because you're doing it because you've been told to do that. I want you to really feel like absolutely loose. Okay. Loose. And then start moving down. Whatever. Yes, exactly. Good. Now do the same thing with the next key. So draw. No, that was not vertical finger. That's good. And then whatever. More arm, more. Exactly. Right. Good. Feel next. Exactly. All right. Now let's try to use the same feel here on this. So, except of course we're not using our wrist as much, but the feel should be still there. We're not fast right now. You need to slow down and really pay attention to the feel. Good. Drop. Can you play slower? Because you're missing the kind of the essential things right now. Yeah, see how you landed on pinky, that was not vertical. Let go of arm because you're holding it. Let go. Let your arm hang. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Let go. It's very important you do that because that's the reason why we're playing this exercise. So, fingers are strong. No, as soon as you put it like this, that means you're creating tension. Arm is doing nothing. So, again, think about it. We have a very clear separation. Very, very strong vertical fingers. And absolutely nothing here. Hanging. Doing nothing. Okay? Strong. Yep, that's pretty good. Now, reverse. Strong. Yeah, but your arm was not relaxed. Exactly. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.